everyone,
Hi guys.
and welcome to this product reveal episode of Masse Art Studios. He never knows what I'm going to say, so when he looks shocked, it really is because he's got no clue what I'm going to say.
I have no idea what
You
he's
really
ever going to say.
Now, you'll be sitting there thinking, well, why is this product reveal? Because you guys have used Mixed Media Girls paints before.
Yes.
And we have, and we love them, and we're
Yes.
going to be using them again. But there is a product reveal, and it's a Masse Art Studio product that we are testing, trialing, seeing if it works. We've gone through many reiterations, or iterations, I should say, of this product. But I'm not going to tell you anything more about it. I'm going to let the show pony talk about it when he gets to the table.
I know what you're up to.
Well, I think you probably should, because you are here on the channel. Yes, it is exactly what you think it is.
Yes.
But we're going to tell you a bit more about it when we get to the table. Now, we will absolutely show you dried results at the end of this episode, so please stick around till the very end and we'll show you the dried results, because I think these ones are going to be fun. And we are testing out Mixed Media Girls pouring paints again. If you have not seen these and used these, let me tell you very quickly what they are. They are tubs of pre-mixed paint for you to be able to just pour straight from the tub.
Yeah.
They come in different sizes, different colours. You can do colour kits. You can buy the whole range, I think, of what is 41 paints. And for certain techniques, they are stunning. We're hoping that they're going to work in the two techniques that we're going to do at the table today. But you can get them all at www.mixedmediagirl.com. And there you can get Mixed Media Girl split cups and bottle bottoms and all the other products that you guys enjoy. And I believe she's doing a Labor Day sale. So now would be the right time to go and get your hands on some product if you want it. So that's www.mixedmediagirl.com.
Yes.
All right, without much further ado, and because I hope that you all are a little excited to see what this new product is, let's get to the table.
All right, let's get to pouring.
We'll see you there.
Well, hello, everyone.
Well, hello. You've gone in very nice and tight on that camera angle, sir.
I have. And the reason why is because we are using Mixed Media Girls paints today. Yes.
Okay, these are pouring paints.
These are pouring paints.
We've used once or twice before, and they're really awesome for some really fun techniques.
Yes, exactly. And I am very excited about this today.
I would have expected you to be, sir. Even more so because you have the envious task of talking people through Mixed Media Girls paints and then introducing a really fun new product.
Yes, something really exciting that we have been working on.
Okay.
So, yes, so this is, we have Mixed Media Girls Golds.
Okay.
We have Merlot, Amethyst, Pink Tulip, and Razzle Dazzle.
Razzle Dazzle.
Razzle Dazzle.
I love that one.
Yes.
Some of these paints have really awesome names. I do like the Fairy Spit as well. That's
Fairy
very cool.
Spit's like my favorite one, honestly.
So you've gone very like pinks and purples there.
Yes,
with
I
a pop
have.
of gold.
Yes.
Are you doing what technique are you doing?
Well, I am going to be doing a leaky cup today.
You are?
I am, but it's not just any leaky cup.
It's
that we're
not?
using. It's not.
What is it, sir?
Yes, so we have been working on
Drum roll, please.
this bad boy right here. And what this is, as you can see, hold on, let me get this right. It is the leaky cup. Yes. It says leaky cup on it right here.
It does.
It says Masse Art Studio across the bottom here.
On the little belly band.
On the little belly band, yes. And as you can see, it has little holes in it right here.
Okay.
Yes, and then we have the little feet that are on it. So we're still working on this. We're seeing how this is going to work today. And and we're just so excited about this because I love my leaky cups.
You do, so no more jinkety, put together, hot glued, plastic cup with a bottle top.
Exactly, yeah. We're taking it to a whole new level.
We've leveled it up.
Yes.
Okay, I love it. I'm excited to see how this works.
Absolutely. Okay guys, so now that you see, I have my canvas in front of me.
Lovely.
Yes, it is all flooded. I've repurposed the canvas, so I went ahead and flooded it before.
Okay.
It is pinned and taped on the back.
What size is that one?
This is, I believe, this is a 16 by 16.
It is indeed.
Yeah, so,
Okay.
and as you can see,
I love her.
The lovely leaky cup here.
I'm so listen, guys. Whenever Jeremy did a leaky cup on the channel, like over the last 6 months, everyone kept saying, "You guys should print these things out." And every time we wanted to say, "We're working on it,"
I know,
but we didn't want to. So if this has been 6 months in the making, and thanks to everyone that's been helping us get to this point.
I know. It's so beautiful. I just love this thing.
What I really do adore about this thing is this little bump that's here in the middle. You can't see this, but it helps push the paint out through the little holes. Love it.
Yeah, exactly.
All right, so let's get to this and see how this bad boy works.
Yes, let's see here.
Now, wouldn't it be embarrassing if it doesn't work at all?
You know what?
Good job we've tested it.
I have faith. So, I think the first color that I'm going to start out with actually is going to be this lovely pink tulip.
So, as you do this, I'm just going to talk everyone through the leaky cup. Because of that bump in the middle, sir, you know what you don't need to do?
What's that?
Is pour around the edges. Because if you just pour it straight down the middle, what you'll get is a real even flow of paint.
And it looks like it looks pretty even to me right now.
I love that.
Yeah.
It's so cool. It was designed with that one purpose in mind.
Right. Now I'm going to go with a little bit of the gold.
And what we found with Masse's paints is because they are already mixed to a pouring consistency, that they are absolutely perfect for this kind of pour. So any kind of colander pour, strainer pour, anything like that, it's going to work really, really well.
Yes. And I'm going in with this Merlot, which I'm in love with, by the way.
What Jeremy's doing here is he's just layering these colours on top of each other in the leaky cup.
Yes.
And as they pour through the cup, what's going to happen is they're going to create almost like a flower effect on the canvas.
Absolutely.
Which you then tilt out, right?
Yeah. I'm like looking at this, I'm going, it's working so far.
It absolutely is.
It's working so far.
Yeah.
So I think I'm going to go in with this.
You put a very healthy amount of that pink tulip in at the first pour. Love it. And I gotta say, I'm loving the technique now of just pouring straight on the middle. I think that's perfect.
Yeah, it's great. I'm going to go in with this.
Ooh, I love that.
Whoops.
What that little nubbin does in the middle is actually gives you a little guide as well of where you should be pouring, which again, it was designed with that in mind.
I'm trying to pour like right in the middle.
Wow, so that was a heck of a lot of gold there, sir.
Yeah.
I like that. I like how brave you were with that metallic. Metallic on metallic going into the leaky cup now. This man pays no mind to rules of art. He just does whatever he wants. He's picking up colours. He's throwing them in the leaky cup. It's really pretty.
Thank you.
You picked some very pretty colours. It's very pink and purple.
Well, that's what I wanted. I really wanted a flower effect with these colors.
Okay. I think you're definitely getting it on the canvas, that's for sure. There's not a lot of contrast between these colours. It's all very kind of a similar palette, which I know you've tested out in the leaky cup and really works.
Yeah.
I love that amethyst.
Oh, it's so beautiful, right?
Gotta say again, these paints are working perfectly through the cup. Like really great consistency. What you'll find with pouring paint is sometimes they can be really, really thin. Like almost like water thin.
Yeah.
But Masse's have got this, Mixed Media Girls paints have got this really beautiful, like smooth consistency to it. If you can see that.
This is the perfect consistency for this.
Yeah, if you can see that gold, it's a slight mound and then disappears, which you really rarely find with a pouring paint.
Yes, exactly. Let's see here. What do I want to go with next? I think I'm going to do this one again.
I'm going to urge you to do twice as much paint as you've got on that canvas right now. Oh, another healthy pour of that pink there. Love it. Delicious. I love that you've even got like the little petals on the actual canvas in the outer ring.
I do too.
It's working really well. So, just a little bit about this leaky cup as Jeremy pours. We really have been working on this for about 6 months. We've probably got about 7 or 8 or maybe even more, 10, 12 prototypes. We've been testing every single one. Some of them had a smaller foot, some of them had a bigger foot, some of them had holes with little funnels. We tried to go like really sophisticated and funky with this thing and then brought it all the way back to a really simple design again.
Yeah, exactly.
But what this does is it allows the paint underneath the foot to gather. So when Jeremy lifts this thing off, you'll see that there's paint underneath.
Yes.
And the paint is dripping straight down the actual leaky cup, which I'm gonna see if I can show you, actually. Let me see if I can get a wee close-up of this as Jeremy pours his next one.
I'll pour the gold so that way it can really be seen.
Do it. I love it. And pour the next colour in there too, because we'll probably see that one as well.
Let's go with... I think I'm getting close enough to have enough paint on the canvas.
Okay, just do one more colour for me.
Okay. No, I mean, I'm just going to do like a couple of more.
Look how that paint is just like dripping out. It's like a little fountain. Love it.
Going with a little bit of this one. And then I think I'm done.
I gotta say, I really do love that colour, those colours on the canvas.
Yeah.
You finished?
Yes.
You sure?
poured a little heavy on the right-hand side here. For some reason, I just was like...
I think that was actually, if I can be totally honest, I think that was your very first pour. Because as you were pouring the paint in and around, it didn't come out totally straight.
Now, here's where it's going to get a little tricky.
A little messy.
Yes. So I'm going to have to just pull this straight up.
Okay.
Wow.
But look at that. Ah, there was a little bubble in there that popped, which was really cute. So again, designed especially so that there's no, kind of nothing stopping the paint going into the middle.
Yes. Now the tricky part's going to be here. I mean, I love the effect of it. It really worked well as far as putting a flower on the canvas.
It did. The tricky part's going to be keeping it, not tilting that bad boy off.
Not bad boy off.
Right.
So I'm going to turn the canvas.
Okay.
And I'm going to just kind of...
Are you tilting?
I am tilting.
Well, hang on a second. Let's just tell everyone at home what time it is.
Oh, geez. You know what time it is, guys?
What time is it?
It's not 2:41.
It is not. It's tilting time.
Tilting time.
All right, go for it.
Okay guys, so I love how this turned out. It just, yeah.
It's awesome.
so
and
great.
I gotta say again, Mixed Media Girls pouring paints are just perfect.
Perfect for this.
And can I just show you this, guys? As Jeremy's been tilting this one out, I actually took this to the recycling to get rid of the paint in it and just wiped it out and then rinsed it. And look how clean this thing comes up as well.
Yeah.
Really, really good. All right, sir. I love this.
Yes, I love it too. So why don't I go ahead, we torched it, why don't I go ahead and get my edges and take you guys in for a close-up.
Let's do it.
Yeah.
After all we've been through, baby, all I hear is lies.
Oh, well, hello there, ladles and jelly spoons. Did I scare you then, Jeremy? I think I might have just woke you up. All right, guys, so following on from this Mixed Media Girl paint experiment, one that we've tried a couple of times and even put on her channel too. If you didn't catch that, please go watch. I've got these really delicious colors here on my canvas. So I've got some blue tones, some gray tones, and then a pop of Inferno orange, which is this color right here. So this is Inferno orange. I've got powder blue, and then I've got sand, which I love these two colors together. And then I've got primary blue, and my all-time favorite, just because of the name of it, which is Fairy Spit, which I love these colors too. Now, ignore the color of this canvas. I've poured on this one, I think twice, kind of just experimenting with colors, and I was playing around with all sorts of different compositions. Scraped this one off, it's completely dry. It's been sitting in the studio now for a couple of weeks. And I got a white base coat here. This is a 16 by 20 inch canvas that I'm using today. It is gallery wrapped, it is pinned, and it is taped. So what I'm gonna do first, Jeremy, is tell everyone that I'm paint grenading.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah, I think these colors hopefully will work really well in a paint grenade, so that's gonna be my plan. So I've got an 18 ounce cup here with a pin in it. I'm gonna fill this one right to the very tippity top.
Yep.
I'm going to layer this cup first, then I'm going to come back in and actually get this flood coat on this canvas. All right, Jeremy, let's get this pot layered. I'm going to put just a very small layer of white just in the bottom of here. This is not Mixed Media Girls white. That is actually just Artist Loft mixed with a bit of Floetrol. But I don't want to waste Mixed Media Girls white doing it that way. But now I'm actually going to not dirty layer, but layer these colors in this pot.
Okay.
So let's start off with some of this powder blue. Oh my goodness, I love that color. And then some of this primary blue. I'm going to do fairly thick layers. Oh my gosh, I love that. I'm in love with these colors. MMG, whoever picks your palettes for your paints, and I'm guessing it's actually just you, these are all really stunning. That Fairy Spit is one of my faves. Not only because it's called Fairy Spit, but just because it's a really awesome color.
I love that color.
All right, that is a multi-layered cup right there. Now I'm going to layer my white down onto this canvas. Let's cover up this dirty, gosh, I don't even know what color that is, muddy color that's on the bottom of this canvas. All right, show pony. I got an 18-inch cup right here that I've now got to try and flip this bad boy onto the canvas. So I'm going to do one of your favorite moves.
Yes.
Which is a kind of a bit of a cheat, but I'm going to do it nonetheless. just to try and retain as much of the paint in the canvas as I can. So it's a little less of a flip cup, a little bit more of a place cup, but it is a grenade. So we're going to have all these delicious colours coming out of this pot nonetheless. Now, the great thing about these paint grenades that we found is this. Normally when you do a flip cup, we let these things sit on the canvas for a good, like 3 to 5 minutes to let all the paint get from the top to the bottom. Because when you just flip up a flip cup, sometimes you retain a lot of the paint in the cup. However, with the paint grenade, for some reason, and I guess it's the suction, everything comes out of this cup. So I'm not going to sit here any longer. We're not going to be chatting about this anymore. I'm going to release this pin and we're going to get this one on the canvas, and I will probably lip it too.
Yes.
All right, are you ready, sir?
I am ready.
I'm going to let her do a biz. Just going to let these colours just seep out, swapping over the top of each other, mixing and getting all delicious, and then I'm going to lip this bad boy.
Lip it. Wow, you really lipped it.
You know, if you're going to lip it, you might as well lip it.
Lip it good.
All right, before I actually do get to lipping this, there's something that I want to do, crazily enough, and that is take my craft stick, dip it in the Inferno orange, and I want to bam right through that obsidian.
Wow.
Not obsidian, I'm sorry, obsidian is a deco art colour, the fairy spit. Fairy spit. I don't know if it's going to do too much, but I needed to break that up. All right, sir, you know what time it is?
241.
It is in fact 2:41, which is also
Tilting time.
Let's tilt this one out.
Don't tell me that it's over. Never say that I can't relate. I still wanna come over, 'cause I know that it's not too late. Too late. Too late. Too late. Too late. I know I made mistakes, I know I lied. I should have noticed, yeah, I should have tried. And all the loving that I just ignored, I'm gonna revive it, I'm gonna revive it. Come now, give me a moment, 'cause you know about the place I'm from. Let me in, let me show it, all the things that we can become. I know I made mistakes, I know I lied. I should have noticed, yeah, I should have tried. And all the loving that I just ignored, I'm gonna revive it, I'm gonna revive it.
All right, folks, I love it. Mixed Media Girls paints work really well in the grenade style pours. What I didn't love as I was tilting this one out was this too much of the Inferno orange. Jeremy probably was screaming internally because, as you all know, orange is his his favorite color. But what I really loved was the sand and the blue. I love the lines that I've got here definitely from some of the lips that I did. I really, really do enjoy this. MMG's paints hold up really well in this kind of pour. I got some really brilliant cells right here. This is all from the fairy spit, which just looks stunning in this sand and blue mix here. Yeah, super excited about this one. I'm going to touch this one just one last time just to make sure that I've got all my bubbles and just to see if there's any more cells hiding underneath this paint. And then I'm going to take you guys in for a close-up. Thank you guys, and thank you to Mixed Media Girl for such a wonderful paint range.
Right.
So there you have it, folks.
There you have it.
There you have it. So what did you think? Yeah, the product reveal of the Masse Art Studio's leaky cup.
Yes.
No longer is Jeremy using his
Hot
cobbled
glued plastic cup.
with a little Liquitex Basics bottle cap or
Yes.
paint cap on the bottom of it. We genuinely have been testing, trialing and developing this thing for the last 6 months.
Yeah.
And every time you guys kept saying in the comments, you need to 3D print one of these, we always kept thinking of saying, well, we were on it, but we kind of just wanted it to be a bit of a surprise. What I would really love, or what we would really love to know from you guys is this. If we were to put this in a pretty box, send it to you guys, including the shipping and handling, so the total cost of this thing being $19.95, let us know in the comments whether that's something that you would enjoy before we start printing out hundreds of them, because they take a little while to print. So let us know what you think. Now you might want to see the dry results first, just to see what the actual composition looked like. So let's get to that. Now let me show you mine first.
Sure.
So this was my really wonderful Marcy's Mixed Media Girls paint.
Yes.
Grenade.
Yes.
I love this. Love the ribbons of the lip that I got all the way through it. One thing about the Mixed Media Girls paints is they stay completely true even when they dry.
Yes.
And there is a lot of really lovely colour on here. It has a feel of when we use the gloss medium, and there is a ton of shine on this one, if you can see.
Yeah.
I mean, you really wouldn't need to gloss varnish this. You could just put this one straight on the wall. I really, really, really love Marcy's paints for the flip cups, for the grenades, for certain pours, ribbon pours. They work really, really well.
Yes.
So that was my piece.
Yes.
Now, Jeremy, drum roll, please, if we could see the results of the leaky cup.
Yes. This is my leaky cup. Yeah, it came out really, really great, you guys. I love the flower effect that it got. It really separated the lines of the flower.
Right.
Really, really well. And
We've played around with the exiting of the plate paint from the cup. So we did little funnels at one point. We've done bigger holes, smaller holes, and this one definitely seems to give the better composition.
Yeah.
And as you always seen with Jeremy's leaky cups, you always get this really wonderful flower design that you could manipulate and tilt off. You don't have to keep a flower, but you just tend to get that because of the way that the holes are dispersed.
Yes, exactly.
That was a really beautiful piece.
Thank you.
Yeah, I really enjoyed that one. Anyway, it seemed like it was really easy to tilt with Marcy's paints.
It was easy to tilt with Marcy's paints.
Right.
Yeah.
So if you've been holding out on getting Mixed Media Girls paints, please don't hold out much longer, because I do know that there is a sale happening this week and weekend. www.mixedmediagirl.com for all of Marcy's paints. And please shout out in the comments whether you would want a Masse Art Studio's leaky cup, because that'll really help us decide whether or not we should be printing these things.
Right?
Yeah?
Yeah.
Guys, we appreciate you. We are like this close to 10,000 as we film this
so
outro.
close.
I mean,
So
like
close.
literally 40 people away. So there will be a 10,000 subscriber episode coming up very, very soon.
Yes.
I mean, we can probably guarantee it'll probably be next weekend at some point, or the weekend after. And it will be a fun one. With probably plenty of shenanigans and maybe a bit of tequila again. So please stay tuned for that if you haven't already. Like and subscribe, and we'll let you get on with your Tuesday eves.
All right, sounds good.
We will see you back here on the channel on Friday. Have a great night, everyone.
Bye, guys.
See you soon. So we want to take a moment to spank. We're going to spank some very special people. we want to take a moment to thank some very special people.
Absolutely.
And that's our Patreons. So the Patreon account is a very separate account from YouTube, but it allows some very important people the opportunity to get a little bit of a closer look of the studio. And there are certain levels. So at one level, for example, you get to see sneak peeks and behind the scenes videos. At another level, you're invited to join us in a WhatsApp group where we chat, we exchange pictures, and you also get weekly painting challenges. In another level, you get once a month live streams. At another level, you get once a month tutorials that are live.
Yes.
And then at our top tier, the diamond level, you would get to pick the colours and the technique for an episode of Masse Art Studios, and then you get to keep one of the 11 by 14 inch canvases every single month. So, with the change of venue, I know, we've got some very special people we like to thank, and that's the Gold Masse Posse, and that's Trisha West, Stephanie Hancock, Donna Patterson, Terry Leschner, Gloria Salaki, Nate Bright, Linda Serien, Crafty Chicken Mom, Mary Doulis, we've got Rebecca Hawes Winters, and we've also got Patsy Petrilli.
Yeah. And with the platinum level, we have Leslie Beaver, we have Janice and Steve Pittman, we have Donna Panis, and Dana Foxley.
And at the diamond level, our one and only, everyone knows that, we all love her, it is Sparkles. Thank you, Sparkles. And to everyone else that's down below right here, we thank you so very much for wanting to be part of the Masse Posse. Thank you guys, we really genuinely do appreciate it.